I do the impossible, impossible.
It's Week 7 of the NFL, and we'll be watching Carlton Davis.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Ryan Tannehill will be orchestrating the offense, the top 10 pick back in 2012. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And that was some effort, but it would appear that he's going to come up about a yard short. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he will have the Bears first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Hurts sets up to throw it. Right side, and he finds Gray. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The Bears at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Hurts. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. He'll drop to throw. This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown!
Devontae Smith.
His sixth touchdown of the season.
And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Igbenogany elects not to return. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now a first down carry for Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Tannehill. This is the tight end Fan. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Second quarter now, Falcon football.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
They go play action with Hurts.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
second down now. Burris. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play. Out of the gun now on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Patterson's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one on target, and it adds to this first-half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They'll be in search of their initial points in the contest, trailing 9-0 as they begin with a first down. Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Here's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fielded at the 20. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bears take over. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And that's off the mark, incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 3rd down, Burris. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this one is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Taken in at the 11. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Able to find Gray here. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 2nd and 5 now. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde.
So the first thing that crosses my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. To the air again, Tannehill. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Santos' kick is up and through, and they are on the board. It's now 9-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Burris, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football open and drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. There's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Going up top.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Over the middle to Smith. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there at 22.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, Burris.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. They'll go option to the short side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards there on the keeper at second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Check pass.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Hurts.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another now at Soldier Field. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. They'll run again with Harris. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, here's Tannehill. That's swung out wide to Harris. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. And Allen's got it. On the move past the 40. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Harris. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
We want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights. That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on it. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Here's Tannehill. Steps away to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bears are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago.
This is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
Hurts will throw.
It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But you identified an open target and put it right on him.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 2.5 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Tannehill's throw into the hands of Fant.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Throwing Tannehill.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. De'Ami Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now a give right side. Burris, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They go play action with Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So this one in the win column.
Dollar. Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bring it home victory.